stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, yo. My bro just came from Dubai, now he wants 4. Man, I told him that's madness. Money with the world do backflips, make sure you keep it all together, elastic. Stretch it, make sure the money do backflips. This one must have came from. If I say then it's gonna be a long thing. What do you mean, man? I sound like this guy, which guy? I don't even know what he. Let me sip my tea, can't take me for a mug. Man, I've done it sometime, back down in the club. Matters, never ended up in McDonald's, and I haven't had a trophy in a long time. What's the thought that I played for the Gunners? Just came back from a matters. See my guys, yeah, we don't do hat tricks. My guy put 4 and he come like that showing fresh trim when I step. I don't do no back.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to the Donbass Arena, this vast venue in Donetsk. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it... all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Shakhtar Donetsk facing Manchester City.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
This is the lineup for the home team. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them. But it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
It's fine play from David Silva with the ball at his feet. Back from the byline. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
And they're playing once again. Manchester City with the advantage.
Number 7, Raheem Sterling.
Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Well, I think the visits inside are going to be the strongest throughout the group, and they'll be looking to start the campaign off with 3 away points. How good would that be? They're very strong, you'd say stronger than the others in the group, so I'm pretty sure they'll finish top.
Excellent challenge. De Bruyne. And now Sterling. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Well, you consider the success Manchester City have enjoyed in recent years, but you get the feeling that the Champions League and winning the Champions League would be bigger than anything for them.
Well, absolutely. All of a sudden it's become reachable with all the money they've spent over recent years. Now Manchester City fans, players, coaches alike are looking at the big trophy and saying, we'll have a bit of that.
Given your roots, Lee, you know all about what City fans might be thinking.
Absolutely. Second division, relegation normally. But not now. Now all of a sudden it's Champions League.
Aguero. Mahrez. And they've won possession again. It's with Ismaili. Junior Moraes. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And scope for the cross. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
but realized the wings was double fried. My was stuck between the peas and kettle fries. I quit with the beef, then I gave up the pork. Then I snatched up a cosign from one of the goats. Come on in, you letting out all the cold air, bro. Where you been? I know that you ain't forget about your folk. Late again, he may not come when you want, but I'm always up on time. So la la, too. So I had to call mama, tell her how much I love her for cooking them home. When the bills would pile up, cereal with the water. If Lord couldn't help us, we had hamburger helper. When you want it done right, you gotta get it for yourself, huh? It don't seem right being older than my uncle. Some people call it ghetto, I prefer another level. But I'm about to board this plane, I can't wait to see your face and hear you say, come on in, close the door and feel the vibe. We got macaroni and cheese, collard greens and chicken inside. Can't forget the cornbread, talking with the old heads. Mama dancing to some loud green. My auntie joined her and my daddy said,
It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And for our live coverage, we find ourselves in Donetsk at the Donbass Arena. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Shakhtar Donetsk facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
David Silva. The ball with Rodri. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. So the initial 11 for the home side. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1.
Real chance. Fine reaction save from the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeping at its best. Really, really top draw. Well, they won't get too many opportunities today. They have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Well, I think the visits inside are going to be the strongest throughout the group, and they'll be looking to start the campaign off with 3 away points. How good would that be? They're very strong. You'd say stronger than the others in the group, so I'm pretty sure they'll finish top.
I must say, Lee, respect and admiration grows for Kevin De Bruyne with each passing year. So many attributes. What are you looking for from the Belgian in this game?
Well, he's got amazing finishing ability, and when a player's got that, it means you have to go that extra yard tighter. And when you do that, you leave space behind you, so it puts the defender in 2 minds.
And breaking at pace with menace. Less than convincing defending. Promising looking ball. He's in position. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
A punch-happy goalkeeper. And the decision is one of offside here. Walker. Sterling. Sergio Aguero has it. Being pressed hard. Thunders clear. And that is offside. Aguero. Silva. And now Rodri. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And the cross is very much on. Silva. And now Rodri. Mahrez. De Bruyne. And it might appeal to Raheem Sterling, you know. Throw-ins given. Manchester City did lift a European trophy, the Cup Winners' Cup, back in 1970. You grew up watching them, Lee, but that would have been just before your time, I think.
Yeah, only just, though. I missed that one. But it's nice to see them now playing at a higher level and producing European football that we're all proud of, and certainly got my Manchester City supporters cap on. Well, it's in the cupboard anyway.
Junior Moraes. Butko. And given away. A lot of momentum about this Manchester City attack. What can they do from here? Splendid defending, and it needed to be. He's protecting it effectively and dribbling with it, but out of play. Possession lost, intercepted. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
De Bruyne now. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Aguero. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. It's with Krivtsov. It's opening up for them. Might be able to set up the chance. Ederson, wonderful goalkeeping. Played into the centre of the box. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. He has time to play it over. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And a harmless cross gobbled up.
Well, as we can see from the stats, City controlling possession here, but really possession doesn't score your goals. You need to be a little bit more forceful in front of goal. They need to get the shots away.
It needs an accurate cross. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Stepanenko. Ismaili. Manoeuvring his way forward. Couldn't keep it. It's with David Silva. Chance to attack using width. Tyson. And breaking at pace with menace. Defenders need to cover. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And they deal with the threat this time. Into the advanced position.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of time.
And begging to be put away. And the Brazilian at his best.
Oh, I love watching him play. Just look how he commands his area.
Butko. So the whistle then. We're up the... And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Has plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. On and on he goes. Can he open the door to a potential? Are they going to forge ahead? Not the easiest of situations for the keeper.
The crowd is sensing momentum is with them. They've created chance after chance. Can they capitalise here?
It is to be a throw-in. Ismaili. Konoplyanka. Oh, that's an interesting pass. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Rodri. David Silva. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Sterling. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Oh, tremendous vision. Aguero. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Ismaili. Marlos. Now Zinchenko. It's with David Silva. Sterling. City couldn't keep it. Space on the flank. The cross is on. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Mahrez. Now, this might pay dividends. Can he finish this? And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions. I'm never in any real doubt he'd finish that. Cool and composed.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. A delicious piece of skill. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And that will mean a caution.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek.
Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. And the defender takes care of business.
City certainly having the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get round them as opposed to trying to...
And he takes on the shot. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Stepanenko on the ball, Konoplyanka. And attempting the through ball. And he might be through here. Now he's got to stay calm. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
A chance to whip it in. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Still alive. It's with Gundogan. Now Zinchenko. And they'll have to throw it back in play. De Bruyne. Walker now. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Something to worry about here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Splendid defending, and it needed to be.
Just listen to the fans here, Derek. They've just kept their noses in front, and these fans are doing their best to push them to the final whistle.
De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. It's with Marlos. Manichev on the ball. Tyson. Manichev. Top-class defending. Bernardo Silva. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Tyson, tremendous ball played through. Now the task is to remain focused. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Possession one.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match. Number 7, Tyson.
Gundogan. Sterling. Manchester City have work to do, but is it going to happen for them? The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Substitution time it is. Given away by City. Failed to keep hold of it. Well, there goes the final whistle, and Manchester City will be wondering where on earth it went wrong for them tonight. A terrible start to their Champions League campaign.
It's not a disaster, it's only game 1.
Bruv, I don't want to listen to her, but she don't want to listen to me. Last week we're talking together forever. This week, more fish in the sea. It's just killing me, G. I had the perfect picture. It was all laid out for me. But I feel like I'm in love with the pain, fam, because it's the same old story. Same old questions. What's your body count? Who are you linking before me? And I hope she don't ask me back, because my life like an episode of...
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on a fine night for football here at the San Siro. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback, Lee Dixon. It all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Inter, and they face Slavia Prague.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
Asamoah. The Inter starting lineup. Samir Handanovic begins in goal. Christian Eriksen plays alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has 2 players in attack from the very outset. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Lukaku. Effective challenge. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
Useful ball towards the back post this time. Not really the ideal clearance. Terrific block there. And now the delivery. A deft clearance. It's opening up for them. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. A yellow card it is, and that could make it difficult for player and official.
Well, it changes the complexion of your game, the way you play your match, especially if you're a defender. You start thinking about the challenges instead of executing them.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. And the ball with Ondřej Kudela. Traore. Lukaku. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Stanislav Tetzel. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Barella has it. Candreva. Robbed them. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Brozovic. Others to play it to. Lukaku. Looks promising, this. It did look on for them, but not to be. A chance to whip it in. Candreva. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Played into the centre of the box. Fist on ball. It is to be a throw-in. And that's an important intervention. And that is how to thwart them. Well, back in season 1992-93, the old European Cup as it was became the UEFA Champions League. Back in your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I can just about remember that far back, Derek, to be honest with you. But players were a little bit cautious about the new Champions League and how it was going to take shape and the format, etc. But certainly the European Cup is now...
Well, this might pay dividends. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Eriksson. The ball with Martinez. Over the touchline for a throw-in. It's with Ševčík. And the ball with Ondřej Kudela. Nikolai Stanciu. This looks promising. Can they take the lead here? Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He picked his spot. He didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance. Well, as we see, Inter in control of possession here. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
Kufal on the ball. It's with Masopust. He's found a pocket of space. Well, his opponent bamboozled. Brozovic. Barella has it. Failed to keep hold of it. Firing it towards goal. And he's done well to...